So now we have our white room and green screen room and blue screen room. As you can see, we have a little lit up sign, filming in progress. So I normally don't shoot in here. It's normally our head of post-production, so that when he is filming in here, he can just flick that on and close the door and people know not to come in here while he's shooting. We have our little teleprompter set up. So we just put the camera right here. And we have the teleprompter right here. We do have a couple other teleprompters that we're going to be setting up, but for now we've just been using one. Everything is pre-lit and we have a lot of soundproofing in this room. It probably sounds really nice in here. For a little while we've been putting a key light here. We've just been using one of our light panel Astras, but we want something more permanent, but also something that is going to stay out of the way. So we got one of these guys. This is from Impact. It's like a swivel boom arm. So pretty much you put it on the wall and you can swivel it and it comes out like this. So we're gonna put our key light on there. Okay, now we have our LED key light set up. Impact actually sent us one of these Smoothie 360 globes to put on our key light. And we really like this globe because it's not glass, it's actually really hard plastic, so it doesn't break easily, especially in transport or when you're setting it up. And as you can see, pretty much right away, as soon as we put on the globe, we have a much nicer and more pleasant lighting on our actor's face. And it's pretty omnidirectional, so it's not only lighting him and his face, but it's also lighting the background too, which is really nice. One of the other great parts is it's really lightweight, so on one of these extendable arms, we're not weighed down with a big and bulky lighting modifier. As you can see here, here's an example of our lighting setup without the globe as our key light. And then here's a lighting setup with the globe as a key light. And as you can see, it's a lot better and a lot nicer to look at. We have a nice key light going on, and it really fills out the background as well at the same time. I mean, obviously, the closer that you get it to the subject, the more light you'll get. But yeah, I mean, this is mainly for filling up a space, but also giving a nice key light. You can also use it as backlight too, but yeah, worked out really well. Like I said, they just sent us this to give our own personal opinion on it. We're not getting paid to do this or anything, but yeah, worked out really nice. We have a bunch of tabletops over there. We have grass, we have marble, we have tile. We have a lot of different ones that we can just put right up here depending on what product we're doing. Backdrops right here, we have white, and then we have our green and blue screen in case we're doing any keying. Normally, our head of post puts all the products here that we need to shoot. As you can see, we have a lot of products that we need to shoot commercials for right now. So these are just standing by until we get to those. We have some storage up here for different items that we use to put products on. So for instance, with that, you know, we would put something on that if it's a hat or something. And then we have a lot of different storage there. Back here is where our head of post sits when he's running the teleprompter and running the camera. As you can see, we have a little Chromebook set up as our teleprompter computer so that he can manually go in and adjust the speed depending on the different scripts and depending on how fast the actor is reading it. So in here, we have our sound booth. Do have it, for the most part, soundproofed in here. We're going to do more soundproofing in the future. A little Rode NT USB mic set up right here, as well as a little stand. This goes straight out to our office set, to our head of post computer. And we have a little intercom system right here where our head of post can talk to the actors and he can hear them through the mic. But what's really cool is that since it's a USB mic, we actually are running the USB through Ethernet all the way out to the head of post desk and right into their computer. So that means the actors can come back here where it's quiet and our head of post can be out there and talk to them and they can actually record out here. And we have a little device that goes USB to Ethernet. I'll put a link into the description about what that device is because it's kind of cool what it does, where it can do USB over Ethernet point to point. All right, guys, like I said, this will be a few video tour just because we really wanted to get in depth with each video and each set and each location. So feel free to subscribe so that you guys are notified for when the next segment of the studio tour comes out, and we will catch you in the next one.